This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys coming in feeling pretty good and ready to prove they're the superior team in the conference. Then on the other side, you got Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys earned the right to host this game and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick of the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Ginger.
Here's Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, lie.
Lawrence. He's got the open man. It's Heilmanner. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brenton Strange, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jags are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here's Nix.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down.
Lawrence will throw. That's into the hands of Ironman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Called that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Ginger, there we go.
Over the middle, he's going to find Ironman. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll give him the middle to Dobbins. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, Rob.
Now Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Curtis Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And Denver getting set to take the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Nims to the air. And that's incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Nims. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. To throw, here's Nims. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Nims going to give to Harvey. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
That's good. Broncos, first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Nims. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
13 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Throwing Nims. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. box once more. Setting up a screen for Harvey.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
R.J. Harvey from 19 yards away. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Hey, lie.
22-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock is going to be on the ground.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
That's another Jaguars.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey,
First and 10 at the 25.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Thomas Jr. incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Lawrence hitting the ball is free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Zone read to give to Harvey.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nims.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Nims. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Nims looking to throw again.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Harvey now on first and 10.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Once more with Harvey.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
R.J. Harvey
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Here's second and 10.
Hey, Jupiter. Son, this is a
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Ooh, the juke. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
A handoff running left is Dobbins.
Oh, good move. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
That's another Jaguars.
Hey, Lion.
First down.
Son, this is
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down here about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He throws it and hits the slant route to Thomas.
And the Jaguars are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Dobbins will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Nick's going to keep this himself. He gets this into the hands of Harvey.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A very solid gain of 27.
And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Down the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Denver.
Up the middle, it's Harvey.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run straight ahead with Harvey.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Nims.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Harvey is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll go. Here's Harvey.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nims.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And this one is right through.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Escapes the defender. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Here comes third and the length of the football. Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Every time a goal line set is called, it's not always just used on the goal line. They anticipated this run here on third and short, brought in the extra beef, and they ended up stopping him.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
46-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, it's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. First and 10.
Nix to the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
It's second
Let's go.
and 8.
Lawrence will throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
Well, we may not see it behind the big play sheet that they like to use, but there's a big grin on the defensive coordinator's face. A corner blitz, what we often call a cat blitz. Usually they just
Touchdown, Broncos. R.J. Harvey saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt him 3 times. The fumble cost him potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8.
Here's the 24.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Lawrence.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Hey, Lion.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Lawrence. And his throw here is incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Hey,
Brings
run.
up 2nd and 10.
Son.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's into the hands of Manor.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Red.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First down.
They'll run with Dobbins.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards.
Hey, go.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Red.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick here is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
So the Broncos coming out now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Nix.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Throwing Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, here's Nix. That'll be complete to Harvey.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Get a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
The handoff to Ford in the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
Now it's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. He's in the space past the 25.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
On the handoff, Harvey.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
70 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up. On 1st and goal.
Again, it's Harvey.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Broncos have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Bell so light on his feet.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
15 yards. And the Jaguars, 1st down.
On play action, Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
I'm not lying. Hey, easy.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 43.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Hey, lion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Now Lawrence.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by, look at the big man rumble. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul not only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And, Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football. Just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Jaguars first down.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
Let's go.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Jaguars.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Here's a second and 5.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's Lawrence. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Jaguars first down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Lawrence running right on the option. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Jaguars first down.
Now Thomas will come in motion right.
At the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And Thomas has it. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
A 3-yard pickup.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
Lisa 24.
Brings up third down and 7.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Let's go. Silver.
Now they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here we go on 4th down. And take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Bayshore Tootin taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. Potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on first down. Luke. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
That's another Broncos first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Luke. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the Jaguars' 33-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Luke. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's first and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Lawrence. To the sideline and incomplete.
Probably time for two more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.